Ah.
You can tell it's tough just looking at it.
Back to boss.
Yeah. It'd probably mess us up good.
Motherfucker.
Oh, man. I hope I live long enough to regret this.
It's a duel of the arts! Confiscated! Go for the weak point!
Oh, now you're talking! An astral art?
That's my cue!
Shut him down! Ready and ready! What is it? Dragon Force!
Racer Cyclone!
Dragon Shell!
Celestial!
Let's tear him up!
Racer Cyclone!
Now you see what I can do! Swallow
I
Dance!
never miss!
Rip and tear! I'm just getting started! Eagle Assault! No further!
In here!
Burn!
Healing Circle!
Denied! So much for sitting this fight out.
That wouldn't be a complete idea.
No, that is
Racer Cyclone! I'll heal you all! Don't mind if I do! There you go! Don't let up! So you see, healing is what my arts do best. All mine can do is cause havoc and destruction.
I'm on it! You're mine! Dragon Force! Dragon Form! Now, while it's reeling!
Get down!
Dragon Form!
Thunder Field!
Take this! Here I come!
Raging Cascade!
It's over! Prepare to be
In here!
Dragon Form! I can carve through armor! I don't know! Come and get it! In a bind?
I'll be saving this one! Let astral energy!
Dragon Form!
Tempest Swirl!
Eagle Assault!
Celestial!
Ignite!
Razor Cyclone!
Dragon Form!
Tunnel by the power of... Confiscated!
Dragon Form! Dragon Form!
Thunder Field! Alright,
Dragon
it's
Form!
showtime! Sleep now. It looks like you got this one covered. Where are you going?
You require a hand.
Got it!
Here I come!
No-
What?
Our chance! Gale Force!
Shattering Tiger! Pieces!
Thunderblade! No more playing nice!
Dragon see what I can do!
I'll heal you all!
The flame inside me! First strike! Be let free!
Let healing shadow!
I'm on it!
Thunderblade!
I'll run you through! Explosive ring!
Downfall!
Eat this!
Close one!
Dragon Form! Swallow Dance!
Coming through!
Burn in hell! Dragon Form!
Be careful not to overdo it.
I'm sorry. Do better.
Not on my watch!
Dragon Form!
Mega Ray! Lightning Orb!
Far enough! Dragon Form!
Radiant
Eat this!
Here!
Powered Hurricane!
Give the winner!
Bakit kay... Shit.
Will this help?
Take this!
Platinum Mark!
Dragon can't get out of this! Stay away from my friends!
War for the stockpile!
Dragon Form! Inferno! Here I come! Knock it into next week!
Thunderbolt was uncertain. Lunar corruption.
You escape!
Wide open.
It won't escape me!
What would I do without you?
Grant me the strength to march on!
Searing flame.
Defenses are down! Another inch. Nothing. This one's mine!
Healing. They come in the sky and run.
Dragon Denied!
Here's the evil.
Take this! Dragon Swarm!
Photon, lightning. There's a hero.
I'm on it! Dragon Swarm!
Where are you going? Can't be helped.
You'll pay for that! Dragon Swarm!
Sleep now.
I'm on it!
This is go.
The flame roll down. From beyond, imbue this vanquished soul with life. A wall to shield from calamity. Now on to being incorruptible.
I'm all
Resonate with the earth.
bring you back
Still
on
on
death
mine.
a bit.
On your knees.
I can handle it. That's gonna smart.
What? Forgive me. You're mine! Dragon Swarm! Okay, here I go. Dragon Swarm! The flame inside me yearns to be let free. You picked him. We got him on the run.
Don't get cocky.
Right. Still anyone's fight.
On guard. All right, let's keep up the pressure. Go
Dragon Swarm!
This one's mine.
Try harder! No!
Annihilation. Radiant.
Try harder!
Photon.
Not again! My turn! No!
Fuck me, man.
Can't end here!
I don't have the This one's mine. Going in to the wind.
Dragon Swarm!
Photon Arch Shield. Not like this. Annihilation. The one magic is there. Tidal wave. Don't get in my way. Single jet. Dance in the wind.
Dragon Swarm!
Back into the fray. This will come in handy. Annihilation. Lightning. Raging storm. I'll take it from here. Let's see how you handle this. Deus Roar. Celestial.
Dragon Swarm! The flame
Light
inside me
up the
yearns
lady!
to be let free.
Lightning attack!
Dragon Swarm!
I have to train harder.
Where are you going? This one's mine.
Dragon Swarm!
Can't be happening. Going in.
Champion swirl!
You're mine! Its defenses are down!
Art expert coming through! Don't mind if I do!
Dragon Swarm!
Take this.
Light
Tiger
blade!
Make it rain.
Kisara! Commander of Heavens!
Phoenix
Cyclone!
Cyclone.
Did it!
Yeah. Nice technique.
Ah, fuck you. Astaghfirullah.
I got it.
Got what?
I can chop up vegetable scraps and use them in the seasonings.
Should've known that's what it was gonna be about.
Di mana? Oh, oke.
Finally. If only we could have flown with the wind to get here faster. Yeah.
We've reached our destination.
If you need help with anything, just let me know.
Rinwa, mind if we chat a little?
I'm counting on you, Alphen. I want to go back.
Slide button.
To bed.
What the fuck is this?
This place is rather gloomy.
Why don't you lighten the mood for us while we're here? Here then.
I'll see what I can do.
Whoa! Ah, the spray from this waterfall feels so good.
Seriously. Makes the sweat I worked up getting here all worth it.
Don't get too wet now, you two, or else you'll catch a cold.
Get lost!
Leave the charge to me!
You got company!
I'm on it! Win! You're mine!
Let's go!
It's on! Take this!
Bet that shell's hiding something dangerous.
By the power of water!
Take this! Flying free! Why can't they just sit still?
Sia,
Do it!
can you take care of them?
Go for it!
Prepare to crumble!
Now! Here I come!
Its armor's too strong. Then I'll split it open!
Be my guest!
Frickin' does it!
Now it's
Raging Cascade! Lightning! In here!
You're mine!
Leave the enemy's arts to me!
Take this!
I'll crush you! Ah! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw! Watch
Get
it!
it! Glimmer
Dragon form!
One at a time!
Severing wind!
Do it! This one's got your name on it!
Ashes to ashes! Must be easy to pick off the bad guys from far off.
It is. I mean, aside from adjusting for movement, wind speed, trajectory.
See? Easy.
This will be a delicious piece of cake!
No further!
Follow
dance! All back in their defense!
Glad you have your uses!
Come on, I'll show you how useful I can be!
Dragon swarm!
Burning! Eat this! Glacial spear!
Wait now! This one's mine!
I'll stop your movement!
And I'll stop your life!
Glacial spear.
Pierce the evil!
Dragon swarm!
Tear you apart!
Freeze right here!
I can carve through armor!
Take this!
What's this? Glacial spear!
Astral energy! Full throttle!
A flawless victory.
Dragon swarm!
Naturally!
Win!
Pain.
Astral energy!
You're mine!
I'm
Here I
almost
stand!
Freeze dancing!
You're mine!
Air thrust!
This could be useful.
All we have to do is get rid of that thing, right?
Tiga
An opponent like this should be easy. Win! It's over! Take this! Dragon
They
swarm!
may look cute and stuff, but they're vicious!
You're mine! We've got fires!
I've got this! Let a marksman handle it!
Win! All yours! Dragon swarm!
Freeze laser!
I'm not done!
Ready! Lunar corruption! Lunar
already on.
Dragon Form! Severing Wind! Here I come! You're finished!
Am I on a roll or what?
Well, look who's in a bright and shiny mood.
It's on. They got me flanked.
Take it! Dragon Swarm!
Freeze Lancer! Is it hot? Send it out again!
Take it!
Rip and tear.
Pesky airborne scoundrels.
This sounds like a job for you and me! This one's got your name on it!
Ashes to ashes.
Now!
Annihilation!
No armor can stop me.
Remind me to stay on your good side.
Rising
One more time!
Take this! It's over!
Now I'm in the groove.
Here I come!
Freeze Lancer!
Sword Alpha!
Sweet dreams! This ends now!
Consider yourself finished! With your flames and my technique,
We're stronger together than we are apart.
Ah, se facciamo.
There's the Zoogle we were asked to handle.
It'll be a breeze. Get in, get out.
Swordblade Alpha!
When did I get so popular?
Be careful, everyone! This one isn't normal! Win! Soaring Light Sphere! You're finished!
See what happened there as you crossed me. Shouldn't have done that.
Your arms are really incredible.
It's thanks to you I can use them.
And I promise I'll always be here.
You fight better at a distance. The further away, the better. You and I both. Do it! It's over! Astral energy! Full throttle! Easy.
A breeze.
Easy breeze.
That was quite the little adventure we went on.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hey.
What's gotten into him?
He says instead of making a Zoogle sign, we should be making a Hoodle sign.
He's feeling threatened by a rival.
Looks like we get to sleep with a roof over our heads.
Are you really gonna search through this whole castle?
Oh, quit grumbling. This sort of stuff's old hat for us by now.
Yeah, you've got a point. But
It's not going to take forever, Law, I promise. Let's just do what we came here to do and get out.
There you
Very well.
Well,
Hey. Pardon me.
what the hell? Do you guys not realize who we are?
Doesn't seem that way. I must think we're just damning from the town.
whatever's going on, these are Bull Run soldiers. Watch yourself.
You're finished! Win!
Burning strike! Raging fire!
You're mine! Covering win! You're mine! You're finished!
Where are you going?
Now you see what I can do!
Win!
Jolene! This one's got your name on it!
Action to action!
Purge malevolence! Searing flame!
Strike!
Covering win! Dance in the wind!
You're finished!
Air thrust!
Rising!
Leave it in hard to me!
No complaints here!
Do it!
It's over!
Get toasty!
Burn strike!
Yeah.
Hey. You don't say.
Well...
Well?
How?
Oh, wow!
So then,
I can't believe how quickly you got all those soldiers to obey you, Dohalim.
actually, they were abiding Renan hierarchy, not me personally.
Well, either way, it solved the problem, and that's what counts. I wonder if something happened.
Oh?
What?
Yes! Just great. What?
What?
Yes! Yes!
Nice.
Sorry.
Yes.
Just...
White, soft, and fluffy item. Is that just...
description supposed to be figurative or literal?
Let's check anything in the area that looks edible.
I've talked to the soldiers and made it clear that they are to remain in line. Things should stay calm for the time being.
I know Renans tend to take authority extremely seriously, but you sure know how to throw your weight around as a former lord.
I only managed to get through to them because Volron's curse is lifting, but not to the extent that they can act independently as of yet. Considering we had other matters to attend to for the past month, we should consider ourselves lucky that nothing occurred during our absence.
But if they do start operating independently again, that's going to cause a whole new set of problems to deal with.
Indeed. Ganeth Heros is unlike Menancia. Without intervention, they'll likely revert to oppressing the Danans as they were doing before.
Meaning there's still a lot of work to be done in this realm. Not that there aren't problems among the Danans, too.
Yes. There was no way to avoid the deep-seated conflicts that had festered here. But I just hate that we had to use your position as a lord to solve the situation, Dohalim.
Had I not intervened, yet more blood would have spilled here, and nobody wishes for that.
So, what's going to happen to the Renans here now?
Why do you ask?
We've stripped the soldiers of their armor and locked them up. They can't hurt you guys anymore. I promise.
So they're alive? They're not going to die?
What?
Those people deceived us. They did terrible, terrible things to us. They made us suffer. Long before you guys came along. For years and years and years. It was constant. Never stopped. Not even for a day. So many people died. Our parents, our children, our friends. They all died. They were murdered. And it was the Renans. The Renans were the ones who did it. They killed us. Why do they get to live after so many of us have died? The bastards should die! Every last one of them!
I know how you feel, Ganya. I used to be a slave, and I hated the Renans just like you. I took up the blazing sword to bring them down. But along the way, I've met many people and seen many things. People refusing the hand life dealt them. People who have lost loved ones, but are still trying to make this world a better place. People driven by hate who stopped before it was too late. And those who couldn't and paid with their lives. And I fought plenty of people who were all too happy to make others suffer. Believe me. But after a while, I came to realize that it's not the Renans who are our true enemies.
Then what the hell are we fighting if it's not them?
We're fighting against anyone who tries to take what doesn't belong to them.
But that's what these Renans are doing. How is that any different?
Because I judge everyone by their own actions. That goes for Danans too. Because at the end of the day, at the root of all evils committed is an individual who committed them.
You're right, Alphen. It seems like people are either blaming an entire race for one individual's sins, or an individual for everyone else's mistakes. But all that does is add more hate in a world that's already full of it. I want to help create a society where people can finally stop suffering and move beyond their pain. But if we try to do that with more violence, then we'll just end up right back where we started in the first place.
Mati.
All right. Have it your way. I can't argue with the folks that helped us get back our ability to think and speak freely again.
Is that to say you trust us then?
I don't trust the Renans as far as I can throw them. I trust you guys because of who you are and what you've done.
Fair enough. We won't let you down, Ganya.
What's the matter, Kisara? Is something wrong?
Oh, no, nothing. It's fine, really. I'm just a bit worried about what'll happen to all these folks.
Right. It'll take time before they start thinking for themselves again.
Indeed, that is part of it. However, what I'm even more worried about is what will happen to them after that. What do you think they're going to want once they realize how cruel Volron was to them?
Probably revenge.
What happened to Ganeth Haros is the worst form of oppression we've seen. But treated cruelly or kindly, slaves will rise up.
Lenegis aside, there are still remnants of Renan supremacists scattered throughout Dana.
You mean all that trouble we went through to get rid of the Lords might just lead to more violence? That's the last thing I want to see happen.
Of course not. And if we don't do something to prevent it all from starting up again, there could be even more bloodshed for us to regret. There's still a lot we don't know about the Renan rulers. Whatever the face of truth behind their veil, it's on us to put a stop to them. But there is one thing that's clear. Whatever we do to finally end it, our motives can't be getting back at the Renans, or it'll all be for nothing.
So, what exactly is it that you're saying? That we should just act as if nothing happened?
Law's right. We can't expect everyone to just forget all the pain they've endured up until now. Not so easily, at least.
But we have to at least try to change course. We can't just keep allowing history to repeat itself like this.
Exactly. Look, I won't deny that between the crown contest and 300 years of oppression, there's a lot of bad blood between the Danans and the Renans. But all these problems are just too big for us to try to carry the burden on our own. We'll keep doing our part in the interim, but we need to take this one battle at a time.
Glad that work's taken care of.
I don't think we're done just yet. I want you all to stick around a little longer. There might still be people who need our help.
How many more? What the fuck is that? Basically, you can that's one bonus skill. So how many is coming with it? Oh.
think about it. Thinking for yourself can be a heavy responsibility at times.
Yeah, it's not like your mind.
Where are you going?
Since when do I need your permission to move around?
I wasn't saying that you do. Though I'm not sure why you're biting my head off about it either.
Oh, that's so typical of you. How can you be so relaxed about all this? At this very moment, the enemy is doing who knows what behind the scenes. And yet we're just sitting here twiddling our thumbs in Ganeth Harros.
I know that. But our hands are tied right now. What do you want me to do? And what's gotten into you anyway? Is there something you want to say to me, Shionne?
Look, you're right. Forget I said anything.
If I said something to hurt you, I'm sorry. But I honestly don't know what I said to upset you so much. I really wish you would tell me.
You don't need to apologize. You didn't say anything. It's not your fault. It's not anyone's fault. Not really.
Then why?
Please just drop it. I don't want to talk about it.
All right. If that's what you want, I won't push any further.
I'm sorry.
It's fine. Just don't be too hard on yourself, okay? No, wait! All right. Having to inform a mother her son died isn't... an easy thing to do.
But if not... Us, then who? That's why we have to find her.
Sorry.
Yes.
All right.
How can she think of putting her son to rest as work?
Because that's the way people were made to think about it. every aspect of their lives.
I know she doesn't mean anything bad by it. I know that, but
It looks like she went out of town to take care of her son's body.
That's a little concerning. There are Zeugles roaming around out there. We should follow after her.
Yes.
What?
I'm afraid not.
I'm sorry.
Rinwell.
Huh?
Good.
Right.
That little speech you gave back there was pretty impressive, Alphen.
If you call letting your emotion...
Something's eating at you again, huh?
I don't know if I would say that. I mean... Actually, I guess I do have one or two things on my mind. My people, we lived in hiding, so we never really experienced the full extent of Renan oppression. Not directly, anyway. After Almadria killed my mother and father, though, I guess that's when I started hating them so much. The Renans, I mean. But then I think of all those people who were born into slavery. The ones who never even got angry in the first place because it was all they ever knew.
I hear you. Every city we've been to, it's the Resistance that gets labeled the troublemakers for having the guts to do the right thing.
When it comes down to it, sometimes I wonder which of us really has the better way.
You can't let your anger eat away at you, Rinwell. But then again, losing your parents that way... Hell, who could really blame you for it if you did? I guess what I'm trying to say is... sorry. Hell, it's hard putting this stuff into words.
No, I get it. You're saying that grief and anger are different than hatred. I never thought of it like that. But hearing you say it, it makes sense. Thanks, Law.
You're welcome?
Nice.
I think we've helped these people just about as much as we can. They're going to need more long-term aid than we can provide on our own. What?
What?
What's that noise?
Alphen, this is bad! Look at the sky!
What's happening to Rena and Lenegis?
It looks like Lenegis is transforming? But into what? What's going on?
How the hell are we supposed to fight the Renans if they're packing that kind of arsenal?
It seems they've broken their silence at last. My concern is that object they've dropped into the water. It's as if they're driving a literal wedge into Dana.
Not just into Dana, but her own resistance too. And what's with that beam of light coming down from above? Got any idea what that could be?
Astral energy.
Are you serious? All of that is astral energy? But that...
It's a lot for sure. Not even all the astral energy harvested by every lord combined compares to that column.
They're trying to squeeze every last bit of energy out of the planet.
But why? I thought they only needed to harvest astral energy as part of the crown contest.
Who cares? If we don't stop it now, the whole of Dana is going to be hollowed into oblivion.
Oblivion.
Do you think that red woman is behind this?
It certainly wouldn't surprise me. Just as the Sovereign, the Maiden, and all 5 Master Cores are gathered in one location, she appears out of nowhere bearing a 6th core. She then forces the 2 of you to help her assemble the Renis Alma. Just what kind of person is this woman?
You mean you don't know her?
Pardon?
She was there at your palace, wasn't she? I figured you knew who she was.
Are you saying I should be familiar with this woman?
Well, sure. I remember seeing her with you back at Adelina Palace several times. Everyone in the guard always wondered who she was.
Now that you mention it, I remember seeing her with Balsif too. You saw her, right, Shion? Shion?
Oh, sorry, I drifted off. As far as I remember, the first time I saw her was when we ran into her in Pelagian.
Seriously? How could you two not notice her before? She sticks out like a sore thumb.
I guess I always figured she kept an eye on the lords for the Renin top brass.
You're sure you don't remember ever seeing her before?
I'm certain of it. My memory has never failed me.
But if it's not that, then...
We'll get to the bottom of this later. Right now, that wedge is a bigger concern.
Well, what are we gonna do then? We're not gonna be able to leave Ganath Haros until we come up with a plan, right?
Cyslodia lies beyond the northern mountain range.
Yeah, but we haven't found a single route through those mountains while we've been here. And we haven't gotten clues from any of the freed locals either.
Surely there must be a way through. This realm can't have been completely isolated from the rest of the outside world for 300 years. Volron may have simply sealed and hidden it.
Okay, then let's try asking the townspeople again if they know anything. Who knows? We might have missed something the first time around.
Sounds good to me. Better that than trying to build a boat from scratch. Let's start searching.
That must be Rena's true power.
I imagined there would be something, but not to this extent.
What's gonna happen now?
We ask around. Let's do what we can.
Hey, when that wedge dropped down on Dana, did anyone else see any weird light shoot out with it? I bet the whole of Dana's losing its mind right about now.
And just when we'd finished liberating all the realms. So much for things getting somewhere close to normal.
It's too calculated. As if whoever's behind all this was watching us.
The people of Pelegion seem pretty unfazed given the circumstances.
They've yet to get the full range of their emotions back. Maybe it's for the best. Can you imagine the panic otherwise?
Yeah, we wouldn't have been able to leave. That's for sure.
Whatever Lenegis is planning, it's a fair bet this wedge they've sent down is just the beginning.
Even now, they're stealing away Dana's astral energy as we speak. Come on. We don't have much time.
Hello. Something. Fallen Mountain. Nice. Okay.
Where are these Forland Mountains exactly?
Those are the mountains you encounter if you walk deep enough into the Loptu marshlands.
I don't remember there being any sort of path like that around there.
Yeah!
Sure. How did it come to this?
You're a beautiful woman, Shion. That's a good thing, right?
Wait, Kisara. Hey, Kisara! How did it come to this?
I think the animals back at the ranch should be all grown up by now. Hey. Look, we've got way more animals.
I never imagined Law would have a knack for husbandry.
Makes sense. Since they're on the same wavelength.
You're making me blush over here.
Law, maybe you should consider what that statement actually means.
That's not your run-of-the-mill enemy.
Brace yourself! This one's tough!
I'm only getting
Take this! I'm on! Take this!
insects should stay on the ground.
Dragon Swarm!
Here's a healing.
Burn it! Aim for the weak spot! Dragon Swarm!
I'll fix you up. Field.
Denied!
I'll be saving this one.
Sonic Thrust!
Dragon
Swarm!
One more time.
Never win! No further! You should have left with me! Rising Sun! Here I come!
Here,
Here
let
I
me
come!
help.
Sword Blade Alpha!
Light astral energy.
As impressive as always.
Well, I hope that was improved.
No, I mean, you're even better than ever.
I've never seen Shion actually look flustered.
In here. Let the marksman handle
You'll pay for that! Dragon Swarm!
in the group. This one's mine!
Sword Rain Alpha! Dragon Swarm!
The earth throbs in pain.
Do it! Get toasty!
Burn Strike!
Right! One. Leave the charge!
Already on! Come and face me! Dragon Swarm!
Dance in the wind!
Smash you! Okay, here I go.
I don't know what I'd do without you.
Perhaps now isn't the time?
I really don't.
Here goes!
I guess you had your uses now and again.
Told ya. Lie, son. Stop it.
Shame you're not like that all the time.
Dragon Swarm! Stay away from my friend! You're finished! Inferno Punch! You're mine! You're
Been a
finished!
smart.
Dragon Swarm!
Far enough. So much for sitting this fight out.
That wouldn't be a complaint, I hear.
Nope.
Sword Rain Alpha! This one's all mine!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
A race! Cascade!
My turn! No escape! Rising Falcon! Sword Rain Alpha!
Arch Shield!
Dragon Swarm!
Dance in the wind! In here! I never miss! Get on in there with the others!
Take this!
Here's a healing
You're
art!
finished!
First aid!
Dragon Swarm!
Shield! This looks like... Candy? And that's Raging Cascade!
You're mine! Dance! Burn! Rip and tear! Dragon Swarm!
It looks like you got this one covered. Raging Storm! Hey, one at a time! Mega Ray! Celestial Hammer! Ice First Aid!
Okay, here I go!
Puddle!
Ready to go.
Now, while it's reeling!
Take it down!
You're done!
Let me help!
Tear you apart. Now in the group.
Explosive Ray!
Wind Astral Energy! I'm out of ammo! Lightning Condemn! Annihilation! Mega Ray! I'll heal you all!
Can't move.
Take that! Healing Circle! Raging Cascade! I'll bring you back from death to death! Dance in the wind! Air Cushion! Light Astral Energy! Raging Cascade!
It's over!
This'll come in handy!
Dragon Shout!
Purge Healing Circle!
Can't get out of this!
Freeze Lancer!
Dragon
Rip it
Shout!
all day!
Rip and tear! Explosive Ray!
Anything in armor is all on. Amazing in the group.
It's over!
Art expert coming through! Thunderblade!
Dragon Swarm!
I'll bring you back from death's abyss!
That freaking does it.
I'll bring you back from death's abyss! Photon dance in the wind! Resuscitate here! Get on in there!
Not done yet!
Got you!
Dragon Swarm!
It's weakened!
First strike! This ends now! Dragon Swarm!
I'll
Smash you!
There you go! Don't let up!
I'm on it!
Will this
The
help?
flame inside me yearns to be let free!
I can do it all day! Dance in the wind! I'll heal you! This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
Here's a healing art!
Dragon Swarm! I'm on it! Now, let loose! Dragon Swarm!
Confiscated!
Glimmer Flag!
Watch and weep! Lightning condemned! Annihilation!
This should do it!
Reload!
Swallow dance!
Dance
I'm on
in
a
the
roll
wind!
now! Whirlwind!
Here!
No!
Healing
Can't end here!
I'm sorry to be a bother.
We've all got enough on our plates.
Yes, ma'am.
I never miss!
Hurricane! Take this! No escape!
In a bind.
Annihilation! Get out of there with You're not playing around!
I'll smash you!
I'm on strike!
Hurricane!
Here's
My
evil!
turn!
Raging Cascade! In here!
Let you all down.
Leave the charges! Freeze Lancer!
Here I come! Dragon Swarm!
Here's evil!
Far enough.
In a bind? Hey, you okay?
I can still do this.
Got it! Now's our chance! Raging storm! Lightning! Downpour! I'm out of ammunition!
Dragon Form!
Tempest Annihilation! The enemy is going all out! Burning! I'm ready to the wind! In here! Breeze Lancer! Down in the wind!
Here comes
Air
something
thrust!
big!
Try to dodge!
No.
Thanks for the healing.
Here.
Watch yourself, okay? Yeah. You too.
So fine, not too long. No further. Not done yet, Joe. I feel like me. I'm gonna need more of that medicine. Eat this!
Where are you going?
Anything in armor is all mine.
Oh,
Now you're talking. Armor won't save you.
right.
Flame inside me. Yours to be let free.
Annihilation. More for the stockpile. Burning strike. Glacial spear.
Dragon Form. Now we're not cooking. All fitted to here and now. Dragon Form. Dragon Form.
Not in your dreams. Here, now's our chance.
Talon Hurricane.
Lightning orb.
Alpha.
Thunderblade.
Swallow dance. Dragon Form.
Astral energy. Full throttle. I think I'm getting stronger.
You guys want to rest here?
Sure.
Whatever.
Just great.
Well, I'm really tired today for some. Anyway,
Oh, we already started.
We've got it covered tonight, Kisara. Just relax and leave it to us.
I see. Well, I'll leave it to you then. We don't have a lot of ingredients though, so don't go overboard. Guess I'll do some laundry instead. What are you two doing?
What does it look like? We're doing laundry. Obviously.
Yeah, I guess you are. You're not trying to clean them by smacking them around again, are you?
Of course not. I have a good memory. Once someone yells at me, I don't forget it.
He's fine, Kisara. I've been keeping an eye on him, and there haven't been any problems.
Oh, good. If you say so, Alphen, then I have nothing to worry about.
Hey! How come you don't trust me when I say it?
Just don't squeeze too hard or else you'll damage the fabric.
Yeah, I get it. You know, if you keep making that face, it's gonna stick that way.
What was that?
Nothing. Nothing at all.
Well, if there's nothing for me to do, I guess I'll head back. I suppose I should take this as a sign of how much they've all grown, but... Oh, Dohalim. What are you doing here?
Simply admiring our campfire as I await dinner. I find watching the flames dance can be rather inspiring.
Just the same as always, then. Although I'm sort of relieved.
Oh? And here I thought you were planning to scold me.
Why? Did you want to be scolded too?
No, I wasn't saying that. The night is aglow with star and firelight. Yet what I hold most dear are the words of a friend.
That's not like your usual poetry. Are you trying to tell me something?
Brimming is thy soul, with words yet unspoken.
Okay, I get it. You want me to talk to you about it.
To hear your words of worry, I can but sit and wait.
I said I get it.
What is this?
I guess I'm just struggling with how capable everyone's become these days. I'm proud of them, but I'm not sure what I contribute to the team anymore. So, I guess it's been troubling me a bit. They don't need me for chores or fighting anymore, and I don't have much in the way of feminine charm. But aside from being a soldier, do I have anything else to offer? And if not, then what good am I? I can't help worrying about it.
Lost though you may be, with Utopia but a dream, life without you would be no life at all.
Dohalim, you're right. I still have Miguel's dream left to fulfill, and we still have the fight ahead of us to overcome.
With you by my side, even the bitter times can taste sweet.
Okay, I think that's enough poetry for one day.
Hey, dinner's ready! Wow, you look really happy, Kisara.
Oh? I'm just excited to see what you two have cooked up. Now let's sit down and enjoy it already. Dohalim, all of your replies last night were poems. What was that all about?
I suppose I was struck with poetic inspiration.
What the fuck?
Did it strike your fancy?
Getting back to keyboards.
Yes, I found it to be quite elegant.
I'm afraid my memory of them is a bit faint. Could I trouble you to recite them for me?
No, you cannot.
Okay.
Remember them yourself.
Yep.
Well, right.
Just a...
Great!
What?
Great!
Hey, oh? Hey,
Yeah!
Hey,
Alvin! She owns stuffing bread with marble curry!
Now I can eat this. Every day.
Jeez, Jill, you're hooked on that stuff.
No way.
all right? You don't... Steak? Good.
Sure.
Missing a lot.
Perhaps you shouldn't have gotten your hopes up.
I felt moved by people whose love...
Huh? Got it.
Right.
Always good to be back in familiar territory.
Hello. I see. Oh. What?
Yeah.
But why Volron's wear it? Yeah.
Talkapon. Internet arrow. Wait, the fuck is Talkapon?
Don't they know where their own sovereign is?
Considering we've come across him the world over, he's likely been operating on his own for a while now.
Maybe even his own subordinate. We're just toys to him.
And then what's the enemy?
Think we can take that? Thing.
No way. Forget about it.
Oh, man. And I hope I live long enough to regret this.
Now or never.
What's this? They're surrounding the blackened parts, their weak points.
Now you see what I can do.
Concentrate
Now I can let loose.
Leave the charges to me.
This one's mine.
Dragon Swarm!
Get into the wind.
Take this.
Magna Ray.
Now!
This ends now.
Consider yourself finished.
One hit, one death.
I'm on it. Dragon Swarm!
I'm all stuffed up. Not so fun now.
Swallow dance! There you
Dragon
go.
Swarm!
I feel like me again.
Now I can let loose.
Deny! Do it!
Dragon Tilt!
This ends now.
Consider yourself finished.
Dance in the wind. Air thrust. Raging cascade. Charge the level. Blasting Kazam.
Burn in hell!
Free Panther. Dance in the wind. Air thrust. I'm only getting one.
Prepare to be seized!
You hear it now?
Dreams.
Shattering the pieces! Can't get out of this!
Birds in the sky. It's mine.
Can't move!
Where are you going?
Away!
Dance in the
I'll
wind.
bring you back from
Air
death
thrust.
abyss.
Light extra energy. Raging Titan. There. Got Dragon down. Glimmer here.
Now I'm in the
I'm out of air pockets.
I'm not done!
Stardust. Magna Ray.
Now you see what I can do!
Dance in the wind. Air thrust.
Ready to go!
I don't need walls.
Prepare to be sealed!
Dance in the wind. Air thrust.
Here I go!
Be careful not to overdo it.
I'm sorry. I'll be back.
Dance in the wind.
Enjoy the ground while you're down there.
In the air.
I'm not done!
There we go.
My goal!
Now
I'll crush you! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw!
Here, let me help.
I'm sorry to be a fog.
We've all got enough of it.
Yes, ma'am. Dragon Swarm! Almost there.
Oh, close enough. Take it away, Law.
I thought you'd never ask.
No further. Stardust!
Inferno Punch! Freaking does it!
Severing Wind!
Not my finest.
Stay away from my friends! I know you are. You're mine!
Glacial Spear. Here's the info. You get to guess.
Take this!
Freeze Lancer.
Dragon Form!
I'll bring you back from death.
They're not playing
The
around.
flame inside me yearns to be let free!
Will this help? I never miss. Dance in the wind. Air crack.
Prepare to be seen!
Glacial Spear.
You can do more fight!
All finished ready and quick!
Freeze Lancer.
Inferno Punch!
Will this help?
Explosive
Let's
ring!
tear 'em up!
Now, while it's reeling!
Take it down. Now. This ends now.
Consider yourself finished!
Am I on a roll or what?
Well, look who's in a bright and shiny mood.
We've reached our destination.
Yeah.
How?
Huh? Well,
Hey!
What? Must
Looks like we get to sleep with a roof over our heads.
I think I'll try to make that new recipe with this.
All right. But I'll decide how spicy it is.
My books are okay.
Oh god.
Armored soldiers!
Oh hello.
Some of Volron's former guards.
Let's take them out quick before things get messy.
Oh, glory unto Volron!
Lay down your arms, and no one has to get hurt.
Silence! Traitors like you shall never walk free.
I knew you were stubborn, but you don't have to be so damn dramatic.
Try harder! Come on, take this! Hey! Dragon form! Rip his hair!
Glacial Spear.
The flaming sword!
Goodbye!
This isn't looking good.
Sword Lane out! Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno! Come one, come all!
Armor won't save
I'm sorry to be a bother.
We've all got enough on our heads.
Yes, ma'am.
Get on in there
Take
together.
this! You're finished!
Raging Fire. You'll soon see about that.
All good things
I'll
come
bring
to
you
an
back
end.
from justice.
Whirlwind snap!
Where are you going?
Not done yet!
Here, let me help.
Take this!
Here's a sword.
Southern Wind! Take this! Covering Alpha!
Raging Storm.
Let me take the rest of them.
Wow, someone's feeling lively.
You're mine! It's over!
I'll tear you apart. I'm just getting started.
Here I come!
It's over. Anything in armor and these fists have got your name on them.
You're mine! Dragon Swarm!
Dust for dust.
Southern Wind! Here I come!
crush you! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished.
Here's the purge!
Now I'm in the Dragon claw!
Gohalim!
Light burst forth!
Radiant Genesis!
What's with the hole here? Is that supposed to be their hideout?
It doesn't look like it's freshly dug, whatever it is. Maybe it's the entrance to a path to Cyslodia. Everything all right?
Oh, yeah, I'm fine. Let's go. I don't know when it happened, but we sure are hauling a lot of stuff these days.
I was just thinking the exact same thing. Glad to hear I'm not the only one.
We should probably clear some stuff out. Like our old weapons we're not using anymore. They must be in pretty bad shape by now.
No way. Those are still good as new with a little polishing. If anything, I'd say all our armor is what's weighing us down.
But that armor's also still good once you fix it up. Besides, better to have too much armor than too little. You can trust me on that one.
Well, what about all these dumb old antiques we're lugging around? If we sell those off, that should lighten our load.
Simpletons such as yourself who can't appreciate the true worth of such things is how precious art vanishes from history.
Pretty art's not gonna save you in a fight, man.
Stop it, you guys! This is no time to...
All I really meant to say is, you can tell how much we've been through by everything we're carrying around. Honestly, that's all.
Oh.
My deepest apologies. It appears that I may have rather overreacted.
Yeah, I guess it's only natural we'd have so many souvenirs by now. I might have been out of line too.
I guess all this stuff really is a sign of how far we've come together.
Yeah, every little piece is its own treasure filled with memories.
That'll teach us for getting cocky.
Tell me, Alphen, wherever did you learn how to wield a sword?
I was wondering the same thing too, actually. I'm guessing you knew how to fight before you met the Crimson Crows, right?
I used to be a soldier who served a Dahnan master. I never saw the guy's face, but I still fought for him because he was my employer. Looking back, it wasn't all that different from being a slave.
A Dahnan master? That must have been before the Renans brought you to Lenegis 300 years ago.
You must fight using real Dahnan techniques then.
Really? We used to have our own sword arts?
There's a lot of our own history we've lost since the Renans first invaded. It's not all magic and art. I'm sure it includes things like sword styles too. It's incredible and also a little surreal to see those arts still survive after all this time.
Not only that, but I first learned these moves while serving one ruler. Only to end up turning my sword on the ruling class altogether. Pretty ironic when you think about it.
I apologize if I dredged up unfortunate memories for you.
Nah, we're good. It's in the past now. All we ever did in those days was stir up trouble.
You're using those skills for a good cause now. It's not all bad.
I suppose this is what people mean when they say that every cloud has its silver lining.
Exactly. He's using those sword skills to make the world better. Could be a lot worse.
True enough. I will stop worrying about mentioning it then.
No wonder we couldn't manage to find them. They've been holed up here all this time, hiding.
The remnants of Volron's forces. You think they were planning an ambush on Pelegion?
Possibly. Then again, knowing how blind their devotion is, maybe they were just waiting.
Waiting? For Volron, you mean?
Even though we already defeated him? But yes, I suppose you're right. For these guys, that would just be a technicality. They act more like worshippers than subjects. They're probably still in denial that he was overthrown in the first place.
Either that, or they were biding their time until the next crown contest. Either way, their allegiance is to their lord.
who they're convinced and expectant will return. So in the meantime, they wait patiently in preparation for the day that he finally does. That's way more than just loyalty. It's no less than total subjugation.
No backing down! I can carve through all! Finish! Watch this! You're mine! It's over!
Light burst forth!
Radiant Genesis! Will this help?
I'm not done!
Healing circle!
I'm sorry to be a father.
We've all got enough on us.
Yes, ma'am!
It's too fast!
Stand back. I'll trip it up.
Take this! Stardust!
Do it!
Chill!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
Together, that wasn't even a problem.
You've noticed it, haven't you?
Notice what?
I'm referring to Shion.
I never thought you, of all people, would come to me about her.
Yes, well, what concerns me has more to do with what machinations may be currently unfolding in secret on Lenegis as we make our way along this tunnel.
And you're saying it's related to Shion in some way?
Perhaps. She believed there was a good possibility that the Renis Alma may free her from her thorns. One would think after losing the Renis Alma, she would be more dismayed. And yet she isn't. Why? There's also the matter of the power that she inherited from...
You heard what she said. She didn't know about the Maiden's power.
Mere ignorance does not preclude her deep connection to the events unfolding around us. You recall when her thorns went rampant in Castle Delpharis. I've never seen dark astral energy manifest in such a way.
I thought you said all Renins had dark astral energy inside of them.
Correct. However, what Shion exhibited was far beyond what any ordinary citizen could ever possibly possess. And let me be clear. I do not intend to cast doubt on Shion, or her motives. Nevertheless, I cannot shake the feeling that there's more to all of this than what we currently know. Do you disagree?
No choice! We got fire!
I've got this! Let a marksman handle it!
What's this? All yours! Stardust!
Weak now!
I'll crush you! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw!
Here I come! First strike! Dragon form! Do it! River!
Alright, astral energy!
Say no more!
Am I on a roll or what?
Well, look who's in a bright and shiny mood.
It's obvious that people used to go through here in order to get to the other realms.
You think Volron really did seal it off to keep it hidden then?
Seems like it.
Come and face me! Take this!
I'm only ready to go!
Inferno Searing Gale!
I'll tear you away! Waterfall!
Take this!
Pesky air.
Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno!
Here, let me
Now! Take this! Searing Gale!
Now! We're in the home stretch, guys!
What she said? Eyes on the prize.
That focus goes
Not
just
yet.
for you, Law!
Me? How come I get singled out?
Here I come!
I'll tear you apart! What a... So much for sitting this fight out.
Wow, that was a nice move there.
I know, right? Bet you couldn't do it.
So it's a grab here, thrust the left leg, Then use the right arm to leverage over...
Ow!
Here's evil. In here.
Take this! Dragon Swarm!
Here I go. I'm gonna get ready.
You're finished! Soaring Light Spear!
Freak!
What
Damn it, just sit still!
Sion, can you take care of them?
No sooner said than done.
It's over! Take this!
Do it. This one's got your name on it.
To action!
I'll bring you back from
First
death
strike!
abyss.
This one's all mine!
Several
Several
wins.
wins!
I still got the fight left in me.
Dragon Swarm!
Leave the enemy's arts to me.
Ignite! Milky Blades here! Dragon Swarm!
Eat this. Do it. Get toasty.
Bird Strike!
Right. Next one.
Now, here I come!
Already on!
Lunar corruption.
Dragon Swarm! Severing Wind! Eat this!
Do it. Get toasty.
Bird Strike!
Everyone's still in one piece?
I see supplies and other signs people were living here. Even Zoogle cages.
Definitely looks like this is where the remnants of Volron's forces hold themselves up. Yeah.
They were hiding in a place like this all...
An opponent like this should be easy. I'll take you all on! This one's all mine! Explosive ring! Ignite! We've turned the tables on it.
There are still more left.
Right. No time to hold back.
Why'd you heal me?
To stop you dying?
Right.
I never miss. We don't have firearms here on Dana.
I can show you mine if you like.
That would be really awesome, Fiona.
Kisara! Commander of Heaven!
Phoenix Cyclone!
Wish they were all that easy.
Yeah, I think we might be getting... too strong.
Isn't that good?
Play along, would you?
Let's dispose of the trash.
In a bind?
Lightning
Dragon
condemned!
Swarm!
You're surrounding us! Glacial Spear! Here's evil!
The flame inside me yearns to be let free! Severing Wind! You're finished!
Do it! Kisara, frozen!
Hammer!
Not a chance!
Watch this!
Run! Here I come!
Hurricane!
No escape! Win!
I'm just getting started!
Do it! This one's got your name on it!
Action to action! Now! First strike! Dragon Swarm! Here I come!
Field!
Here I come! It's over! Stardust!
Do it! Astral energy! Full throttle!
Well, am I improving?
Tremendously. The speed and precision of your aim is simply unmatched.
I had no idea you were watching me so closely.
Gotta break through! Take this!
Eat this! Air thrust!
Rising Falcon!
Astral energy!
Dragon Swarm!
Air thrust! Don't mind if I do! Lightning condemned! Thunder
Take this!
blade!
You're finished!
I'll finish you here and now!
Win!
Glacial spear!
Take this!
Do it! Go for it!
Prepare to crumble!
Lightning condemned! Annihilation! Mega ray!
You're mine! Dragon Swarm!
You are in tip-top shape.
Soon as I'm done here, come help out.
How could a girl
See what
like say
happened
no?
there as you crossed.
As impressive as
Shouldn't
always.
have done that.
Here I hope that wasn't true.
No, I mean, you're even better than ever.
I've never seen Xion actually look flustered.
Rising
Come on!
Falcon!
Darling! This one's got your name on it!
Ashes to ashes!
We won that by a mile.
And thus our strength yet grows.
How much do they have to steal from us to be satisfied?
What's that thing's purpose, anyway? Some kind of siphon that sends the astral energy the Lords harvested to Lenegis?
Not as far as I'm aware. That said, it has become evident since the forming of the Renis Alma, as well as other recent events, that my insight may be thin. I would, as I believe the saying goes, take what I say with a grain of salt.
Dohalim.
At the very least, I believe we can assume that whoever is pulling the strings behind the scenes has had this in the works for quite some time.
Why's that?
The people on Lenegis may have plenty of resources at their disposal, but not even they could prepare something like that in a mere month. Something of that magnitude takes considerable time, as well as a predetermined goal in mind.
Then what was the crown contest for?
At this stage, I think it was but one step in the greater scheme we see unfolding before us. What that scheme is exactly, I haven't a clue. For now, I believe we should keep moving. The path continues. It's quite possible it will take us all the way to Cyslodia.
Agreed. Let's keep moving.
So Xion's thorns are dark astral energy.
Rinwell, are you worried about Xion?
Of course I am. But I don't know how to talk to her about it. Come to think of it, what happened to those 4 lights that fell from Lenegis along with the wedge?
All 4 of them scattered in different directions. It's anyone's guess where on Dana they might have landed.
I'm not entirely sure, but it seemed like those lights may have all been different elements of astral energy.
So even though they're using the wedge to siphon off energy from Dana, they're shooting it back down to Dana as well?
I don't know. It all happened so suddenly.
Hopefully it's not a sign of some new threat we'll have to deal with.
But if that red woman has anything to do with the wedge, then what could that light...
It's weird, isn't it?
Oh?
The Red Woman. Xion and Dohalim said they'd never seen her before Pelegion.
Are you saying they're lying to us?
No, it's not that I think they're lying, just... there has to be some reason for it, right?
Well, one thing the two of them have in common is that they're both Renins.
Okay, you two. Put a pin in it for now. I know that we're in the dark about a lot, but for now, let's focus on getting through these mountains.
Yeah, of course.
Oh.
It'll be a breeze. Get in, get out.
Can't get out of this!
I'm on
Dragon Swarm!
Radiant Light!
Dragon Swarm!
Now I'm in the groove.
Sonic Thrust! Here I come! We got fire!
I've got this! Let a marksman handle it!
They got me
All
first.
yours!
You fight better at a distance. The further away, the better.
In an instant!
Impact Claw. These fists has got your name on them.
Here I come!
Air thrust!
This calls for a celebratory drink.
opponent like this should be easy. It's over.
Let's get you off.
Here I come.
Water.
Wind, prepare to be seized.
Lightning.
Rolling Soda.
Healing circle.
Dance.
Watch this.
Rising Falcon.
Prepare to be seized, though fleet of foot. Actually, perhaps found was more appropriate.
Let's see what happens during you cross me.
Now,
Don't leave. This one's got your name on it.
action to action.
Am I on a roll or what?
Well, look who's in a bright and shiny mood.
You got company. Dance in the wind.
Searing Gale.
Searing flame.
We barely managed to turn that battle.
You don't need to sound surprised.
Perhaps I'll put more faith in you then.
Well, I certainly won't argue.
Severing Wind.
Eagle fly.
Glacier.
Do it. Go for it.
Prepare to crumble. Will this help?
Moon Kick.
I'll finish you here and now.
Wind. Here I come.
Now.
Eat this. Rising Hurricane. Great.
It sure got cold all of a sudden after we passed the peak.
Law,
Yeah, we're getting close.
Probably.
Right, here goes. Dragon Swarm. Severing Wind. This one's all mine. Now I'm in the groove. Here I come. Sword Rain Alpha. Wind.
Flying freaks! Why can't they just sit still?
Sia, can you take care of them?
No sooner said than done.
Take this.
There.
Here I
These
come.
sticks have got your name on them!
Sword Rain Alpha.
More for the stockpile.
Severing Wind. Take this. You're
One
finished.
more time. Now. Astral energy.
Say no more.
Got it.
Well done.
My turn.
Radiant blood here.
Nicely done.
Right, here goes.
Let the marksman handle
Wind.
this. Radiant
Searing
blood.
Gale.
Let me help.
As impressive as always.
Here I hope that was improving.
No, I mean, you're even better than ever.
I've never seen Theon actually look at that.
For yours truly. Astral energy.
Say no more.
Got it.
Well done.
My turn.
Did you see?
Sure did. You were checking out Kisara from... behind.
I have a bad feeling about this.
Dragon Swarm. Severing Wind.
Cascade. It's over.
Rising Strike. Severing Wind.
Burning strike.
Glacial Spear.
I'm on a roll now. Do it. Astral energy. Full throttle. A flawless.
Come on.
Victory.
Now.
Naturally.
Falcon. First right. Talon Hurricane. With the tail. By the power of water. It's over. Sword Rain Alpha.
Mantap, mantap.
Hey, I'm pretty lucky.
Out of our way!
Searing gale!
Leave now! They're surrounding us!
Try harder! Not a chance! Right there! All things you Alpha! Take this! Do it!
Law, get toasty!
Burn strike!
Right, next one!
You're mine! Already on it! It's over! Win!
You fight better at a distance. Further away, the better. You and I both.
Rising Falcon! Burn in hell! Struck!
Oh, now I'm real mad.
Will this help?
Fang Blast! Dragon Swarm!
Now!
Chill!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
That's some power you wield.
You're the one who did the heavy lifting.
The fuck? Okay. Got it.
We made it to Cyslodia.
We need to get that bridge down somehow.
It looks like we can control it from our side. Let's take a closer look.
Are you okay, Law?
Oh, fine. Just thinking. The past is a real downer. That's why I'm focused on what's ahead of me. You?
Yeah. I'm going to stay the path. As long as we're all together, I know we'll be all right.
Same here. Now let's get moving.
Is it just me, or is anyone else peckish?
Oh, good. We can cross through here.
Stop! Who goes there?
My name is Alphen. We're not your enemies.
Did you say Alphen? Slap me silly, it really is you!
Forgetting someone?
Rinwell! Oh, glad to see you're doing okay.
What are you guys doing out here?
We're patrolling the realm. Never thought I'd bump into you all on my rounds, though. Heck, enough of me, though. What's going on up in the sky? Feels like the world's gonna end.
That's what we're trying to figure out ourselves. And as it happens, I've got a big favor to ask.
I had an inkling that's why you'd come back. As soon as I saw you in the distance. So you beat all the lords, huh? Damn, you really must be a hero.
I just did what I had to. So can you send anybody to help Ganeth Heros?
I think we can help out. I'll hit up the other resistance groups and rustle up some support. I doubt they'll have a problem sending people once I mention it's you who's asking.
Thanks. If you guys can help out, that'll give us a chance to do something about that wedge out in the ocean.
Yeah, I think that's something only you guys can handle. Speaking of which, that thing's out in the middle of the ocean. How do you even plan on reaching it?
By boat. We're about to go look for one.
No rest for the weary, I see. Hey, what happened to that mask you used to wear?
It's a long story. Let's just say I lost it.
I sure never expected to run into Bregan.
Cyslodia's probably in...
Fuck more. Let's go all fast.
Good. Good hands with him.
Yeah. Now we can focus on finding a ship.
Ya bisa donate your animation. Just give me the shit. Happen.
Looks like we got another reward.
I didn't realize that so many still remained. Danon owls truly are majestic indeed.
I thought the Danon owls had all but died out myself. That's what I get for making assumptions.
Just so we're clear, this place is supposed to be a secret.
Yes, I'm aware. Places like these should be kept out of the public eye.
It's a pity, though. With proper training, they could be made into a magnificent chorus.
What are they hooting about now?
Alphen and Xion can interpret for us, right?
Huh? Oh, no, I mean, it was just a lucky guess last time.
Yeah? Maybe you'll be lucky twice. Go on, give it a shot.
Really? Well, if you say so. Let's see. Listen to them. Are they really up to the task?
What do you mean? You're the one who put them in charge.
It's my responsibility to protect our friends.
Stop trying to take everything upon yourself.
This is what the owls are saying?
Of course.
I must say, though, we've found quite a number of owls. It's a testament to how much you care for Hootle, Rinwell.
I wonder which branch Hootle will perch on.
Rinwell?
Oh, nothing. Don't mind me. Well, come on. The perches are only half filled. We've got to find the rest of the owls. A boat, huh? Where are we gonna find one of those? It's not the kind of thing people just leave lying around.
Especially not Renans. For an Imperial power, they never have shown much interest in maritime expansion. Still, I dare say there should be the odd small vessel here and there.
All well and good, but that structure's slap bang in the middle of the ocean. A fishing boat won't cut it.
Let's just try to find one that won't sink us halfway out, yeah? Not that it needs to be a huge galley like Almadria's or anything.
Just as well, since we've passed, let's see, literally 0 huge galleys.
All I know is we have to reach that thing in the ocean. Anything that might work, I say we try it. Thanks to Bregan, it seems like Ganeth Harrows should be in good hands, at least.
I wonder who they'll send to look after things. It'll be someone from one of the other resistance organizations, no doubt.
They could do a whole lot worse than someone like Doc. A knowledge of medicine would go a long way there.
Wait, do you mean the old guy back in Calaglia? Ganeth Harrows would be one hell of a trek from there. He'd have to get here first.
My brother's old second-in-command, Legiel, would be a perfect fit, too. Pity she'll probably still have her hands tied up with work in Menancia.
Mahag Saar will be the same story. They won't have the manpower as it is, let alone enough to start exporting it.
Man, Everyone's still struggling to get back on their feet, huh?
Knowing Bregan, he'll probably take things into his own hands. He seems like the kind of guy who enjoys a challenge.
Thinking back on it now, though, it does kind of make you realize just how many people we've gotten to know in each of the places we visited.
That's true. And each and every connection we forged is priceless. Anyway, we can trust Bregan to take care of things from here. Come on, let's focus on the task at hand. Always good to be back in familiar territory.
Wait the fuck? You asking now?
Hey, if we find anyone who needs help here...
You asking now, motherfucker?
Okay!
Hey!
Christine.
Oh, great! Oh! Huh, yes!
Okay!
Yeah. Don't tell me he needs some fish.
The fish could be dwindling even as we speak.
Silent
Time is of the essence.
child pause.
Let's hurry.
I think you're making a mountain out of a molehill.
After this, I go save and go sleep. Probably.
I wonder if you're as soft as you look.
This is a true masterpiece.
Rinwell, mind if we chat a little? What's wrong? You're looking pretty down. Something on your mind?
Yeah, you could say that. It's just, well, there's something that's been eating away at me for a long, long time. Do you mind if I share it with you?
Of course not. I'm glad to listen.
See, my mom and dad used to tell me I shouldn't go around casting magic. But there was one time I did, behind their backs. And when I did, Almeidrea showed up.
Huh?
I hated Almeidrea for destroying everything I loved. But what I hated most was myself. For breaking my promise to my parents, even though I swore I'd get revenge. There was always this nagging part of me that wondered if I even had any right to do so.
Rinwell, it was Almeidrea who killed your family. Don't torment yourself over one mistake.
How can you say that when my mother and father died because of me?
This may not comfort you much, but I'll say it anyway. I have a feeling your parents always knew something like that might happen.
What do you mean?
There was always a chance that someday, someone was going to find you and your family. But even knowing the risks, they still taught you magic. And there are two reasons I can think of for that. First, your talent. Second, they were hedging their bets.
Huh?
On you, Rinwell. On how you turn out when you grew up. Sure, learning magic may invite danger, but it would have been even more dangerous to live in hiding without being able to defend yourself. They knew what they were getting themselves into when they taught you magic. And I think they did it because of how much they loved you.
Because my mother and father loved me.
Sorry, I know I shouldn't be putting words into your parents' mouth.
No, it's okay. I used to think I would have been better off if I never knew how to use magic. And if I'm really honest with myself, sometimes I still think that. But after traveling around with all of you guys, I've learned that there are things I can do with magic. That there's a point to it after all. So I'm going to keep trying. I'm gonna try and accept it as part of who I am. I want to use it to protect my friends. To protect the future of Dana. Do you think that's selfish of me?
Not at all. I wouldn't want it any other way with you, Rinwell.
Poodle, let me know if you sense anything. Thanks to you, I was able to rest easy.
Something feels odd here. Be on your guard.
Okay, this is gonna be a boss.
Seriously?
Here we go!
Aww.
Good grief. Remind me again why we're all getting soaking wet? Just to find some fishing hole?
Something.
Oh.
Brace yourself! This one's tough! Severing wind! Rising! Dragon form! That thrust is driving me mad! I owe you one.
Eagle Frost!
Watch that!
Flying freaks! Why can't they just sit still?
Sia, can you take care of this?
No sooner said than done. Let's get you out of the way.
Dragon swarm!
Here I go. Now. This ends now.
Consider yourself finished!
These fists have got your name on them! Eat
Take
this!
it! Dragon swarm! Severing wind!
Lightning condemned.
Rising falcon! I still got a ways to go.
This won't be easy.
Don't be such a pessimist.
Eat this!
Don't mind if I do. I'll heal you all. Caliber! Design healing circle.
Not my type!
I'm surrounded. Think again. Think again.
Let's end this and get a bite to eat instead. We've reached our destination.
Oh, hello.
All right?
I guess. Oh. Hey.
Is that... Good. Nice.
Holy shit.
I think Hootle senses something.
This dumbass.
Well... Oof.
Mm-hmm.
Looks like we get to sleep with a roof.
Good job.
Over our heads.
Go home, go sleep. Possible. Let's use which one I'm gonna upgrade? That is this. Enough. Okay, goodbye.